What's up, guys? Alright, I'm gonna redo everything. I've done like 7 videos trying to get this to work out right. So instead of beating myself up over like, oh, I forgot to do that, I actually wrote down in my notebook things I should talk about and in what order. So hopefully this will help me. This is the first time I've done that. Now you'll notice my hair is a mess. So my fiance's having her baby shower soon. And I've come to realize that my hair has always been a disaster. That's me. It's a little blurry, I know, but you can tell left side of the hair sticks out a lot. But yeah, I had to have baby pictures for the baby shower because she wants to put them in there. But there's a lot of cute pictures of my ass in there. Like, bam, my birthday at McDonald's. We have a caboose that they can eat in. Oh god, this one's a winner right here. There's me playing my Game Boy with Pokemon. I used to shave my head. Yeah, my nicknames have ranged from Cue Ball to Nasty Nate to Roo, which is my common one now, to Nader Tater, to anything you can think of pretty much that involves Nate. So Nate the Great, Nate the Big Fat Hate, blah 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 blah. And fun stuff like that. So, things you guys have missed since I stopped doing these frequently. My camera's still being retarded. Alright, so things you guys have missed. I went on vacation down to Florida. Now, cool things I did in Florida. We stayed at a resort, which was nice. I had originally planned on, we were supposed to have Wi-Fi in the rooms, but that wasn't true. They had lied on their advertisement, so we had to go to the beach house to have internet. But I had planned on doing a vlog every night from the hotel room so that you guys could see how beautiful the hotel room was and how much like fun I was having. I didn't get much of a tan down there. Kind of pathetic, I know, but I did spend a lot of time outdoors, and we used very, very strong sunscreen apparently. But it was a blast down there. And I didn't have Wi-Fi in the room, so I wasn't able to do a vlog. But I'll tell you guys about some of the stuff that I did while I was down there. One of the first place we actually went to was Gatorland, which was a lot of fun because I got to sit on a live gator, which was really cool. It was funny. The dude that did the gator wrestling show was very funny. He was wicked cool. They have a lot of cool alligators there, and it's just a fun place to go if you're down in Florida. It's cheap too. I mean, it's not as expensive as most things, and we got to do everything, so it was a lot of fun. We got to feed gators that were like big, huge gators that were like 5 feet away and get a picture taken in front of it, which was a little scary, but it was kind of cool. It was also my first time flying in an airplane, so that was interesting because I'm not afraid of heights, not so much as I am of falling. Like, I can handle heights if I feel safe, but if I am falling or afraid that I'm going to fall, I panic. And that's what the descent is. So we're like ready to land, and I'm like, oh my god, this sucks. But it was a lot of fun. So watching the clouds as you go through them, really cool. What else did we do out of there? Oh yes, me and my brother's fiance went to Universal Studios, which was a blast. It was my first time on a big roller coaster. So we went on the Hulk coaster. We went on the 3D Spider-Man ride, which was awesome. We hit every ride on Islands of Adventure, so those are definitely worth it. The only ride that left me wanting more was Dr. Doom's Death Fall, or whatever it's called. It was pathetic. But I mean, everything was fun. It was cool. What else did we do? Alright, yes. One thing that we did was, me and my brother and my fiance, without my mom knowing, is we took a vial of my father's ashes when he was cremated, and we brought it with us. Well, my brother brought it with him, so he let me in on it. And down by where we were staying, because we were in a resort, and it was gorgeous down there, but there was a lake. We were next to a lake on it, so we ended up taking my dad's ashes to this lake and letting him go. Now, the cool thing about this is I'm not into like superstitious type of things, or like magical juju, or the afterlife, and so on and so forth. But it was really cool because when we opened the vial and started pouring the ashes out, I mean, it was a beautiful clear day. There was like no wind, very light breezes if any, no clouds in the sky, no nothing. It was a beautiful day. like picturesque. And we opened up the vial and let the ashes out, and just a huge gust of wind came and just blew them away and right into the water where we wanted them to go. And I mean, it was fantastic and it was awesome. And I'm not saying, you know, God was like, oh, let's scatter them for you, or like my dad was like, yeah, get my ashes out there. But it was definitely cool to feel that. And on top of it, we all had the urge to look up in the sky. I don't know why, but we all looked up, and there was actually a white hawk circling us when we were pouring the ashes, and then as soon as they were all settled into the water, it flew off into the horizon. So that, I thought, was really symbolic and really cool. And, I mean, my dad definitely acted like a hawk. I mean, that's how he was. So it was really cool to see that. And, the last thing that we did that I am going to mention, because I mean we did a lot of shit down there, like blew off fireworks and stuff, but I'm not going to go into detail over everything I did because that's boring. But we ended up getting tattoos done. My whole family. It was me, my mother, my brother, and his fiance. My fiance chose not to go. I wanted her to go. My mom was going to pay for her to go and everything would have been paid for. But my fiance decided not to go because she's so far along in the pregnancy that she didn't want to be, you know, a downer, being like, oh, well, my feet hurt, you know, my legs are all swollen, I don't want to move, it's too hot, blah, blah, blah. It was actually really nice weather down there, though. I'd rather be down there in that weather, because that heat I can stand. Up here, it's very humid and hot, so it's like, ugh, so gross. But it's very nice down there. But the last thing we did on our last day there was we all went and got tattoos. So that was awesome, because this is my first tattoo. And I'll actually stand up to show you. I got a white hawk, and as you can see, it says "in loving memory" with the pen. Woohoo! And David Gadboy is my father. And the people down there did a phenomenal job on my tattoo. Like, I can't imagine it looking any nicer than it does, because I mean, I was astounded when I found out how well they did. So the lady down there, her name is Miss London, and she has won a lot of awards. If you go to Living Art Canvas Company, or you Google search it, it should be the first website. I think it's like livingartcanvasco.com or something like that. But they have pictures of the tattoos they've done, and they do phenomenal work. So if you're down there, go there, because they don't gyp you on prices as bad as some of the other ones. Like, if I'd gone to another one, they were going to charge me like $280 for this tattoo, and I got it for like, I think it was like $150, $165, something like that. So definitely a better deal, and the artist was amazing. So definitely cool. Let's see. So that was my trip to Florida. That was a lot of fun. If you guys have any questions about it, feel free to ask. Next time I have a chance, I'll do another video and answer those questions if I get enough questions. Or I'll just, you know, text you or call you or message you back your answer. Not sure which yet. So that's going to wrap up my first video, and I'm going to do my second video. And if I have to, I'll probably do a third. So, thanks for watching. Peace, love. Be ready for part